fighting against the toughest, you're going to become the toughest. If you're fighting in that environment, the toughest environment, you're going to become that environment. So let's just get used to the toughest environment and let's go for it. Let's just make it happen. I'm the head professor here. I'm the head professor here.
And welcome back to another episode of Modern Day Warrior with your host, Angel Halo Lopez.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Modern Day Warrior. Today we have a very special guest here. He's a Fresno gym owner named Paul Watson that owns Warrior Fit.
What's up, Angel?
What's up, brother, man? It's good to see you.
It's great to have you. Come on in, brother.
Absolutely, brother. It's amazing to have you here, and it's an honor to have you here. And it's been a crazy year this year. 2020 has been bumpy, crazy, speed bumps, and all kinds of crazy things. I mean, but we're still going. We're still moving forward.
Absolutely, yeah. There's no question about it. We're not going to stop.
Yeah, exactly. So how's everything going over that Warrior Fit?
I mean, it is going great. Everyone's so thankful that we are open. We have actually always been open. We never closed like you. Absolutely. We just fought the fight to stay open. Our rights to be open, run a business, our rights to help people. And so people are really thankful for that.
Absolutely. Yes, exactly. So, when we had the lockdown orders happen in May, or when was it, March?
Oh, yeah.
It was back then. So we're like, when they gave those orders to lock down, when Newsom did that, I was like, it kind of seemed so strange to me. And I was like, what do you mean lock down? I mean, how are we going to lock down and just lock our businesses up and not work and make a living for ourselves?
Dude, I was like dumbfounded. I was like, this is insane. Are you kidding me? You're going to tell me I can't go to work? That was like mind-boggling. I'm like, this is totally insane. Oh, okay, 3 weeks. That's stupid. But okay, I guess I won't create a civil war right now. I guess I'll go along with it. But I did think it was stupid.
Exactly, especially being veterans like me and yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. We represent the Constitution. We fight for it. Against all foreign and domestic. So we're like, wait a minute here.
Especially that second part now.
Yeah, and I was totally, how can I say it? When I was in the military, I was taught to, not listen to the media because they throw things, they throw things out of proportion. They say more than that is really happening. So I'm like, I am not locking down. As soon as he said lockdown, I knew in my heart that I was going to follow the Constitution.
Yeah.
And we didn't lock down.
Yeah. Well, the same with us here in terms of at least the thinking. I locked down initially, but within about 6 weeks, I was like, this is the beginning of May. And that's
right.
I think how we met in May, because there was a rally and I was like, you know what, we're opening up. Enough of this fucking bullshit. I'm not going along with this anymore. And the 3 weeks has already turned into 8 already. So I'm like, and there's still no end in sight.
Yeah, exactly. So we were like, it's kind of strange. So when we were both at the Freedom Rally downtown Fresno at the City Hall, and we both spoke up and got on stage and represented our small businesses because they were locked down, we were out there representing for all the small businesses, not just our gyms.
Exactly.
But we were representing for everybody to let everybody know we cannot, fall victim to this socialist orders that were getting by Newsom. That's kind of weird.
And it really was for everybody, in my point of view, from my just perspective of my motivation. And it was a socialist agenda. It really was an agenda. I mean, you just think about all the aspects of this whole lockdown. It was, so unnecessary. When you think about it, 99.99% survivability rate. It's insane. There's 1 million people in our county, and there's less than 500 people that have succumbed. Now that's sad.
Yeah.
Any death is sad. No one has said the virus wasn't real. But cancer is real. Yes. Car accidents are real. We don't close down the highway.
Exactly.
And so, again, unnecessary. And the biggest thing I always have said, and this too, if you look at all these large corporations that have never closed down, Walmart, Costco, Home Depot, all these employees, how come they don't have a massive spike in hospitalizations and deaths?
Exactly. How are they going to close down small businesses? Because we were a direct target.
Exactly.
They want us to follow their orders. They don't want us to work for a living.
And they wanted us to fail.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's my opinion, and I'm really adamant about it. It was an agenda, and it was also, like I said, unnecessary, so obvious, hurtful. So many businesses did suffer and go under as a result. My next door neighbor had a small karate dojo, mainly for kids. That he had worked his whole life for that. He was in tears when he was closing down, and he's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I was like, I'm so sorry to hear that. And he went out of business.
Exactly.
So many places.
Exactly. Me having a jiu-jitsu gym, there's a couple other local jiu-jitsu gyms that have closed down as well, and that's not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Because they were just trying to follow the orders, and recommendations, but it's not a law. So, people get scared though.
They
I'm glad that guys like us, we stood up and we stood on our own 2 feet, and we kept our business open, and we're like, we're not gonna fall for this. We stayed.
Absolutely. And I think people, a lot of us were doing it, and I do honestly believe it was a reason why we were able to get the city council to finally agree to open up this last time here in September.
Right.
Because there was such a groundswell of opposition growing.
Yes.
Throughout the whole summer. But honestly, I think it was the small business community that did not relent, at least some of us anyway.
Yes.
And it just grew and grew. And by September, it was really loud. And then we had that last rally down there. And then next thing you know, they're like, okay, we've got some good news. We're going to open up 25%.
It's like 25%. Come on, man. That's so
But
weak.
still, there was only, I believe, because of the pressure.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, I mean, God bless people like you that were doing it and others as well.
God bless you too, brother.
Yeah, thanks.
And let's talk about code enforcement for a second.
God.
After the May
fucks.
6th rally, the Freedom Rally downtown, I was on stage, and directly the next day, code enforcement showed up to my spot. Yours also?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
They showed up to they showed up to our spot.
Yep.
And they gave one of my customers that was just in there looking at the gym a fine for me. So they did it so unprofessional. And the main thing about code enforcement, it's not law enforcement. It's a recommendation and an order. So
Exactly.
we don't follow orders because we're in America, and we don't follow. Well, if you want to follow a recommendation, that's up to you.
Exactly.
But
That's called freedom.
It's called freedom. So exactly, it's called freedom. Fucking freedom, motherfuckers. Okay,
Right.
you get it? Freedom.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, I could not. I was like, when they showed up and gave my customer a ticket, our attorney, Anthony Raimundo, shout out to you. Thank you
There we
very
go.
much
Yep.
for making sure that he takes care of us and looks out for us. And it's just. It was stupid. It was just
absolutely.
It was funny.
Same thing with us too. And then the next time we spoke, boom, they showed up the next day. The next rally I went to, we got another fine from these bastards.
Yeah.
So it was all about political retaliation as well. They were trying to intimidate. Then we got letters saying they were going to take my business license away, go to jail, $10,000 fines, and summary closure, whatever the hell that means.
Right.
From a judge. It was like, okay, I'll file this in the fucking garbage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they still keep sending me the fine in the mail.
Yeah,
and I'm
me
like,
too.
I guess that's normal procedures, quote unquote. But we already beat that fine, so they're still sending it to me, hoping that I'll pay, which I won't.
No.
I'm like, no,
Absolutely
I'm
not.
sorry, I'm following the Constitution. You guys are unconstitutional. You will not get paid because you guys are being tyrant, just like our governor here.
Yeah.
Was that was it local law enforcement or local judges and or local
code enforcement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they empowered those guys, and they suddenly got on a power trip.
Absolutely. Yeah.
In my opinion, that's what I feel like.
And then when we had the second lockdown, remember we had another one. We're like, really? You let us open up, then you're like, okay, we got to lock you back down. Our city council is a bunch of bitches. They are so weak. I am so. How can I say? I'm so disappointed in them. I cannot look up to them. We got a Republican mayor that's under the Democratic gun. I'm not trying to get political, but I'm just being honest. Our mayor is not doing what he should be.
Here's what I think happened. We opened up, and again, not to get political, and I have family members on both sides. I love
Me too.
Everybody. on both sides.
Me too.
But I will tell you, seemed a pretty obvious agenda that took place here from the left to close down, hurt the economy, to hurt the current president's reelection process. When we opened up as a country, basically including Fresno, our economy did a V straight back up.
Yeah.
And I think what they did was like, oh crap. This is not gonna go well. We need to close down again, all this heightened safety hype, about how dangerous things. And now the plan was to vote only by mail, to scare everybody so much. That's why all this massive mask BS,
Right.
how important the masks are
Yeah.
and everything, is to make people feel like this virus is so scary that
Yeah.
you can only vote by mail. I
Yes.
think that's what their agenda was. That's why they closed down again. But like I said, enough people in the small business community second time around made enough noise.
Yes.
And we were able to force that door back open for everybody.
Absolutely. That was
Yeah.
a good push for all the small business owners. We got to stand on our own 2 feet because we believe in the American dream and the pursuit of
Yeah,
happiness,
exactly.
and we got to do that.
Yeah.
We have to do that.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like, hey, we could, we're in America. We're like, hey,
Yeah.
we're in the land of the free where you could just open up a business and work for your family
Mm-hmm.
or yourself and make a living. And that's all we're trying to do. We're not trying to do anything unprofessional,
No.
but we got to be able to live the American dream. That's what America's about.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that's 100% agree with you on that.
Absolutely, yeah. So, but man, we're just so lucky to still be alive, and the election's coming up in 3 days, and we'll see who
Yeah.
the best man is. you
Yeah.
know.
Well, one of the good things is you were saying that is your business you're going right now, and your business. What exactly are you guys doing at this moment? You say you got personal training.
Yeah, well, we do it. We're a pretty unique place. We're not a big box gym. We're not like a boot camp, or we're not a CrossFit. We just do our own style. It's sort of my style of training. It's some high intensity, and we do it in a small group. We do indoor, we do outdoor, we do obstacle training, we do strength training, and we do some high intensity training that really involves a lot of big equipment that engages your entire body, but it's always, done with my supervision and with my coaching to make sure that you're always safe, you're never going to get injured, nobody ever does, and more importantly, that you don't feel like it's impossible to do, but nevertheless, you actually feel amazing as a result. So when you start really pushing your body in a fundamental, real way, tremendous things happen. So that's what we do there. There's a ton of personal training for me. But believe it or not, I don't charge for personal training. It's all on the house.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you ever knew that or not. People just come in, I just help you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a great
There's-
guy. You're a great
Yeah.
trainer. Your energy
So,
is amazing.
Yeah, when you said personal training, I was like, well, not really in the sense that you're thinking.
No.
But it is personal training, because when you come in, even if it's open gym or certainly class, but even if it's open gym, I'm helping you on a one-on-one basis.
You get personal attention.
Yeah, you do.
There you go.
Angel knows.
Yeah. You know what? I train with you, Paul, and I appreciate your.
Yeah.
You're a great trainer, and you motivate me, and you motivate everybody else.
Yeah.
So I've got ready for a couple of my jiu-jitsu fights with you, and man,
Yeah.
I got smoked, and I appreciate your smoking.
Yeah, man,
So
it's all
they're
good,
real
brother.
smoking. The energy's right. You got good music playing there. The energy's positive.
Thanks.
It's a positive environment.
Yeah.
And that's what people need. They need to be around positive people.
Yeah.
And people that want
And uplifting and
Yeah.
reinforcing, encouraging.
Yeah, you want to be around people like you that we rise by lifting others. And
Exactly.
I got that
Yeah.
from Bruno Tank Mendez. He's a great black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he's so positive, and we always rise by lifting others.
Yeah, that's what we're looking to do too.
Yeah, so your gym is...
Angel is
I
wanting
love
to
it.
bring on people like yourself, like these modern day warriors, and you can look at yourself and how good shape you are in at this moment. You are doing your training on a daily basis. You are an example of it. But to where you got to, could you talk a little bit, maybe what your past history is? Maybe it's a little bit of a military or
Well,
workout.
yeah, definitely
or,
military.
know?
It does go back. I was part of the Navy SEAL teams. I never claimed to be a SEAL. I went into BUDS, which is the school for SEALs. I ended up getting injured. And then after I got injured, they asked me to stay on as a tech, which I was like, hell yeah. And it's like, after you do a couple of years with us, you can go back and finish your training. So I deployed with Navy SEAL Team 1, 3, and actually 5 over to the Middle East and did their training. And then I was on my way to go back to finish our just my bud's training, and then some circumstances came up with just my son and my ex at the time. So at that point, there was just a bigger need for me to take care of family business. So at that point, I got out. My ex is from Fresno, and so we split up. And it basically came down to, well, if I was going to be in my son's life, where the fuck is Fresno?
Exactly. It's like,
that was maybe a less than a day decision. That was so I made that decision to come to Fresno at that point. But it was definitely a military background. I loved my career. It was amazing.
Well, we're happy that we won you in the divorce.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. We got a great.
Even sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, brother.
No, go for it, brother.
So even when I got here, it was actually a pretty dark time for me because I was going through a really rough just start here in Fresno. Like I said, with kind of a not cooperative, we'll put it that way, ex in a custody battle for my son's rights. And I didn't have a job and couldn't get a job. It was 2009. So
hard times.
Yeah, I graduated at the police academy near the top of my class, but they're like,
I heard about you.
Good job, but there's no openings.
I heard about you, man. You're a savage.
Yeah,
I train a lot of law enforcement. They're like, that Paul Watson right there, that guy's a monster.
But I could not get a job.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty dark time. And what I was going to say is even in spite of that, at that point, there was never a, man, what did I get myself into, or what kind of decision did I make? Any of that. It was always, there was not even a thought like it was the right decision.
Yeah.
And then what happened with the story was I'm real thankful for. Talk about, bad times, hard times, being thankful for. It was because of all of that really what seemed like impossible struggle that I think just prepared me and helped me create what I ended up creating at the gym. And so, yeah, that's how that happened. But, yeah, when you said, hey, you're glad, you guys won me in the divorce and whatnot, you got me here. I am too, and I actually always was. So even
Open arms, welcome.
Yeah, even during those darkest days and nights and weeks and whatnot, I was like, this is where I need to be. This is where I want to be.
Yep, and that comes from that hard, passion for life that you have.
Yeah,
yeah. You're a good guy, and you love to build up others, and that's why you're one of the best trainers I've ever met. So
thanks, brother.
We're lucky to have you here in Fresno,
Thanks,
and I'm definitely going to train with you more. I mean that.
Well, Angel, you've been doing amazing. You're a freaking amazing fighter, and your conditioning is really good.
It's all right.
But we got to get you up a little bit more,
yeah,
brother.
you know me.
You're already right here.
I'm kind of spoiled in my own way, but I need to go to your level.
We got to get you up to the next level.
Yeah, yeah, I got to go to your next. I want to do that because you motivate me, and you're gonna bring out the best of me.
There's no doubt you're gonna get there.
I definitely believe in you that you could bring out the best of me.
Thanks, man.
And I'm excited about that, and I can't wait to keep training over there and have a good time, man, and make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's always a lot of fun.
Yeah, great times. Yeah, so
you said something about an water event coming up?
Yeah, so we do a lot of things. We're really focused on not just hard, brutal like training that you feel like you're going to die on. And by the way, we also help people of all fitness levels. So we've got an image, we got a brand. It's like, going to push you to 1 inch of your life. That's for people like Angel. That's for, maybe individuals such as myself. That's for people that, want that. And I coach and teach that. That doesn't necessarily mean on day one, but whether even if you're coming off medical conditions, just starting off in your fitness journey, even cancer treatments, we have people that are every single spectrum. That's amazing. So we're really just about empowering and helping people health-wise through hard training. That is also, I teach. But in addition to that, not only the nutrition, but there's something called alkalized water.
It's amazing.
It really is. And so our bodies are actually basically in there's a balance between alkaline and acidic. And the more acidic your body is, the more disease prone, the more inflammation your body has, the more alkaline it is, the more rejuvenating and less inflammation you have. As you even know too, because you've got one.
Absolutely, I got the Kangen water system, and it's amazing.
It really is. And so we've had that for 5 years. We've done events where we really just try to educate people on the whole benefits of alkalizing your body in general. And then, of course, water being the most abundant thing in your body.
We need it.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's the thing that you take in more than anything else. If that is alkalized, then you're going to help that basically balance inside of acidic to alkaline. And so that's what we're doing coming up on November 22nd.
Yes.
It's a Sunday. And so we've got an event coming up that Sunday afternoon. We're going to really just try to enlighten and educate the community on alkalized water and really alkalizing your body in general. And then, of course, you can come to the gym and get, free alkaline water from us, but we also sell the units too. So if somebody does want to get a home unit, we can do that. We can hook you up.
Yes.
And whatnot. And so it's just really about trying to educate the community on, this really important health benefit.
Absolutely. If you guys need the Kangen water system, 9.5 alkaline, it does a lot more than that. Go see Paul Watson, man. This guy right here, he'll take care of you. He could get you that system.
What's your location at?
We're in Northeast Fresno, corner of Cedar and Nice. So right next to Batter of Pancakes, which we get a few walk-bys, of course, from all the people filling up by the pancakes.
I know. I'm like, should I eat a pancake or go train? but maybe I'll earn a pancake one day after I train hard enough.
But you know what? We got a Warrior Fitness omelet over there that's pretty badass.
Absolutely. Definitely. Warrior
it is
Fit,
good.
Man. Warrior Fitness.
But yeah, we're at the corner of Cedar and Nice, Northeast Fresno. And then who knows, maybe one day on the coast too. Everyone's always telling me I need to open up another place. And
yeah, you'll get one.
I'm like, oh man, the coast would be nice. But no, I get to ask that all the time too. Is this your only location? And I'm like, yeah, it's so much work. As you know.
I'm glad people view you like that.
Yeah, as a small business owner, it's so much work. But I do get asked that quite a bit. Do you have more than one location? And,
definitely.
And you're so, it's just such an amazing experience. Where else can I experience it at? And it's like, well, unfortunately, right now, this is the only place. But, one day, you never know.
We are lucky to have you in Fresno, Paul.
Thanks, man.
You are, you're the man. And,
thanks.
I'm going to tell everybody, hey, go see Paul. You want to get in shape? You're going to get burnt and smoked. You want to get smoked.
Yeah, but, one of the biggest things, though, Angel, is I have to say, is we have we've got I don't know, it's a wall that we got to get over from all this hard image that people are too afraid to come in.
Yeah, because, it's intimidating.
It really is. I'm like, look, I know our brand and our image is like going to push you, like I said, to that 1 inch of your life. Again, that's for high-end athletes.
Right.
And that eventually get there now.
And beginner athletes. Though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they need to feel comfortable to come into your
right,
your
exactly.
Studio, yeah.
So we do, and I don't want to in any way diminish anyone that's not a high-end athlete like Angel, because we actually all get there.
Absolutely.
We had a guy, I'm going to just tell you real briefly, his name is Christopher, and this dude is just amazing. Brand new to fitness. Brand new.
Yes.
And his first day, I had him push a sled 1 lap.
Yes.
And a lap is not a very far distance. Angel will do 20, 30, 40.
I did 40, and I had to do it because I knew I had more energy, and I had to do it.
That was a good event. But 1 lap is pretty easy. And my point is that this guy, he's doing amazing right now. He is crushing his workouts. His first day,
yes,
it was just like, look at, dude, I'm not trying to crush you. I'm not trying to push you to your absolute hardest workout of your life. It's just about trying to see what you can do today. And then I meet you where you're at physically, and then we both go from there.
So all beginners are welcome at your facility. Yes.
So that's one of our biggest obstacles, I think, is that just people are too intimidated to come in.
They shouldn't be, because you guys are very welcoming. You're very humble. You guys treat people good. So, because, I'm a jiu-jitsu coach. So in jiu-jitsu, people are very humble. You are. Because we've all been choked out so many times that we're actually nice afterwards. So
I've been choked out in life too, man. But you got to get up and rise up after that happens.
And you guys are good people, and you're hard workers, and beginners should feel comfortable coming to your facility. Because I've been there, and I could co-sign for that.
Yep. So it's all fitness levels, and this water event that we're doing is, again, just to help people with the overall health aspect, which is what we're trying to do.
Absolutely. It's all about health, man.
Mm-hmm. Don't be scared to find your inner badass.
Exactly.
It's in everybody, and you're going to pull it out. And just don't be scared of it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's so empowering, and I'm so confident.
Yes, I know you are.
You could show me anybody right now on the street, the person that looks the most out of shape.
And you'll get them in shape.
I am 100% positive.
You'll
I
get
don't
'em
care
ripped.
what their exercise background is. I don't care when the last time they worked out, if ever, what
Yes.
kind of medical condition.
Absolutely.
And that's saying a lot that, honestly, I'm 100% confident that they would do amazing and have a massive turnaround.
I believe in you for that. Yeah, you are a great instructor, dude.
Yeah.
You
It's a lot
are.
of fun, too.
Yes, it's fun. Great times at Warrior Fitness.
Yeah.
God, I can't wait to go back now. I'm ready. I got 5 tournaments coming up in under 21 days from November 20th through December.
Really?
Yeah, December
Oh, shit.
14th. So, I mean, I signed up for it, and, you know, I always throw myself in the deep end, and I'm definitely going to catch myself at your facility training so I can get in shape and push them sleds. And you
All
get
right.
me in
Well,
all
I'm
the-
going to see you this week then.
All right, you're going to get me smoked. Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to smoke me for sure, and I'm ready.
We're doing something else this week with you as well.
Absolutely. We're going to do, what is it?
Can I talk about it?
Please,
Okay.
please. Let's do it.
So, Angel has volunteered to come in. It was an idea that I had. I reached out to him. He immediately, jumped on it and said yes. He's got a busy schedule, so we're going to talk about his availability, but we are going to be doing a regular and reoccurring self-defense class.
I'm excited about that.
And that's going to be very real. It's not a fitness class. It's a self-defense class.
Absolutely.
It's functional. It's real. It's real life. And this is the brother to do it. So,
Hey, thank you, Paul. And it's
Yeah.
a major honor to be able to do that self-defense course at your place.
Thanks.
I
Yes.
mean that we're going to have fun, and we're going to
Yep.
teach people how to defend themselves properly, and we're going to have a good time.
yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that too. We're also bringing yoga
Yes.
as well.
Nice.
So we're starting off with yoga as well. And so we're really excited to just bring all of these. I got another one for you too, but all these warrior fitness concepts, a firearms club once a month.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's
so we're going to
cool.
go to the range. We're going to obviously firearms education, firearms safety, Second Amendment rights,
Absolutely.
and getting into actually some functional stuff there at the range as well. So again, all of these things are coming together. This is in addition to our military special ops training, our just badass full body high intensity cardio, our strength training, our Spartan training that we do. I don't know if you knew about that, but we do Spartan training there.
Nice.
That's head and shoulders above anybody else.
You do it all. I know.
Yeah,
You're
so-
going to get burnt when you go to your place.
But
I know. I love it.
Now we're including some of
I
these
love
other
it.
things, and I'm like, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
I'm excited for
Yeah.
you. Yeah, your energy, you always motivate me, and I just can't wait to get in there. And
Yep.
we got some good things coming up in the future, and we got some good times coming
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Definitely. It's amazing.
And you have a website also, right?
Oh yeah, just Warrior Fitness Fresno.
Yeah, get out
we
there.
we got a Facebook page, Instagram. I'm trying to get some more Instagram work on there. I'm just so busy. So, I mean, I got to get a little bit better on my social media.
Just keep punching away
I'm
at it.
trying, man. I'm just, it's just so busy. If anyone's looking for maybe some potential work, you can let me know. I may have something there for you, but. We are definitely we got all the ways to contact us: social media and of course website.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Warrior Fitness, man. Warrior Fitness is here. Paul Watson's here in the building right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I saw, matter of fact, online, I saw you, Angel, they had a little get together, little Halloween.
Oh
little
yeah, we had a great time.
Mario Brothers?
Yeah, Halloween was fun, So we had a good time last night. We had a bounce house for the kids, a lot of candy, trunk or treat. We had about 12, 15 cars parked out back, candy in the back for
Nice.
the kids. They were doing that. The adults were on the side having a good time. So, life is good.
It is.
And we're just lucky to be able to be doing things like that. And, Halo's that independent facility that everybody knows about. And it's one of a kind in Fresno as well. And we're doing good, man. You got Halo Jiu-Jitsu and Warrior Fitness right here. Doing
Absolutely,
it big,
man.
doing it very
Yep.
big. Yep.
Yeah.
It's all about being a local part of this community,
Exactly. We got to support the locals.
connections,
Yeah, connection.
everybody getting together, staying
Right.
strong, and protecting our rights out, right?
Right. Together.
100%.
We got to do it together. We're in it together.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you, Paul.
Oh, thanks.
That
man.
was amazing.
Yeah, my pleasure, man. I'm super excited to be here. Thank you.
And thank you, Paul, for coming
Yeah.
to Warrior Fit, baby.
Keep on here. I mooted that. Sorry about that. Keep going. I slide it down.
And it's an honor to have you on Warrior Fitness, Paul.
Hey, man.
It's amazing.
Definitely my pleasure.
Yeah. All right, my brother.
All right. Thanks, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Yep.
That ain't no lie.
If you're fighting against the toughest, you're going to become the toughest. If you're fighting in that environment, the toughest environment, you're going to become that environment. So let's just get used to the toughest environment and let's go for it. Let's just make it happen.
Warrior Fifth, baby, is here.
I'm the head professor here.
That's right. Modern Day Warriors. Paul Watson, Modern Day Warrior. Angel Lopez, Modern Day Warrior. Fresno, California. Read about it. Learn about it. Study it. Go to
Live
our
it.
facilities. Live it.
I'm the head
Let's do
professor.
it.